My name is Nancy Harvey, and I run Little Nancy's Primary Schoolhouse in Oakland, specifically the West Oakland community. And I run my child care out of my home that I grew up in. It actually was my grandparents' home. The reason why I got into child care, prior to working with early ed, I taught elementary school. And what I realized is that children in private schools had to be tested into kindergarten. And unfortunately, what I saw was that many African American and Latino children were not testing into kindergarten. And I thought, this is odd. We're doomed before we even get started. And so that really started my journey as to why I decided to leave elementary school teaching and open up my own in-home child care, because I wanted to make a difference in my community. So I have families from the single mom who's struggling to go to school as well as work, from literally the doctor who works at UCSF. So I have a wide range of families and children that I have the opportunity to nurture and care for. There are a lot of things that are unique about a home-based child care. The children walk into a warm, loving home environment that also offers them the educational abilities that they would receive at a general school. What I enjoy is being able to take little ones where they are and then bring them forward and prepare them for the next level. So I love the smallness of it. I love the fact that we really do get to know these children. These children become my grandchildren. And it's wonderful to see them at 4 months, and then when they're leaving out the door at 3.5, I look back and I say, well, I've done my job. They're ready to move on. They can talk, they know their name, they can spell their name, they can write most of their name, and so I know I've done my job. So Bananas, along with the other R&Rs, offers really an enormous amount of training for child care providers so that they can stay current, so that they know the rules and regulations that come out through the state of California, through our licensing department, social services department. They offer so many amazing classes for child care providers, just the total workforce. I've gotten my CPR training, my mandated reporter training. They not only offer it for providers, but they offer it for parents. They have parenting classes. They have parenting classes for fathers, for mothers who are nursing. I mean, it's just a plethora of information. They really are like the 911 of the industry, all of these resource and referrals. I think of a couple of classes that I've really benefited from. One was language class for early ed children. So that has tremendously helped me as I go back into Little Nancy's and teach my children. And in addition to that, sometimes we have children that have challenging behaviors. I've had that class. That also has been very helpful. There's so much to my own personal philosophy. I have had struggles in my own life, and I oftentimes can relate to so many of the families that I work with. As a child care provider, I not only work with the children, I work with the families. There are days when I've literally had to drop a mom off to work because her car didn't work, or she went to work at 5 and I had to go and pick up her infant. That's what I try to bring to the children. All of them is the niceness and the kindness and the loving and nurturing that every child deserves and needs in order to thrive.